your money. Yeah, yeah. With Successful Sami at Money Magnet Show. Money Magnet Show.
It's Money Magnet Show with Successful Sami.
On High Impact Radio, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and Fridays, 8 a.m. to 9 a.m. with Successful Sami.
Okay, beautiful morning to you wherever you are listening from. This is High Impact 102.1 FM, and this is the Money Magnet Show. The Money Magnet Show is where we talk about how to make money, manage it, multiply it, and maximize it. So, on Friday, I was supposed to talk about the new tenancy law in Lagos State, and what is expected of every tenant and what is expected of landlord. But one way or the other, that session we couldn't hold it. However, let's just talk about money this morning. And I want to talk about, I've started speaking about this stock market, how you can turn your 1 million to 2 million naira in the Nigerian stock market. I would like to start by saying that you can start, everyone start his life without income. But for you to keep maintaining your life, you cannot go on without income. From the day you were born, in fact, while you are still in the womb, money is being spent over you. And that's how every man will spend money till the last breath inside his nostrils. And the simple reason is because expenses comes by default. However, income is not by default. You have to work on income. Income is something that you have to be deliberate about. There is a surging point for income in your life. So when you start life as a baby, you grow up as a young person, you are not working. Your parents are taking care of you. Then there's a season of your life you begin to work. That period is the longest period of your life that income can come in. Then afterward, you go back to a period where you don't have the energy, the time, and everything to work the way you were working before. So what am I trying to bring out? It's therefore important for us to talk about things that can keep you afloat financially. I'm talking about some of these things that can keep you afloat financially. One of those things you want to think about is the stock market. We spoke about that extensively. But before that, I would like to quickly run you through if someone do not have so much income. Okay, so let's assume you do not have so much income. You have a little income. Then the first thing you need to do is develop a savings plan. A savings plan could be by yourself. Maybe you have a saving box at home. You could decide to do a digital banking saving plan. You could also decide that you want to do a savings plan with an insurance company or a mutual fund company. Now, when you go on a savings plan, it's because what you have left after spending on expenses is not much. When you gather your savings after a while, you want to take it there into investment. And when we talk about investment, then we need to begin to talk about bonds, treasury bills, fixed deposit, stock market. So let me run through each of them very quickly. So when you talk about bonds, this is a way of borrowing the government some money for a period of time, and then they will give you the interest rate they are going to give you. Okay, so sometimes 14%, sometimes 15%, depending on how many years, 2 years, 3 years, or whatever. The same thing with treasury bills. All those method helps you to make money on the side. Now, when you make money with those things, what it does is that it add interest on whatever you've had. So let's say you have ₦1,000,000, you are able to get like another 150,000 on that money within a short period of time. Treasury bills is usually within 60 days, 90 days, 180 days. Okay, so you might just go to any commercial bank and you'll be able to access that. So another thing that is important for us to talk about is the stock market. The stock market, I did an extensive analysis on it last week. When you invest in stock market, the beauty of the stock market is that you can start with 5,000 naira, but you can double your money in the stock market. And in the last 1 year, nothing less than 20 stocks has given people over 100%, or between 90 and 100%. That is, you put in 1 million, you go back over 1.9 million within the space of 1 year, some 6 months, some 8 months in the stock market. And then for you to know what is working, you need to be able to study some certain factors. I also stated those factors, as part of what you need to look at. Okay, so generally the stock market can make you money, the money market can make you money, but if all of these things are sounding complex to you, you can just start from money market mutual fund. So you look for an investment bank, there are quite a number of them, and you invest in money market mutual fund. When you invest in money market mutual fund, the next thing you want to do is that what they pay you every quarter. Okay, so they may say, okay, we are paying you 14% in a year, and that 14% they will pay you in a year, they will be paying you every quarter, like every 3 months or every 4 months, depending on how they want to do it. Now, when they pay you that every year, altogether, the 14% is not for every 4 months or 3 months. Is for the whole year, but they now divide it into 3 or 4. Okay, when they do that, what happens or what follows that is that you are giving your capital and that interest. However, whenever you need your money within 24 hours or 48 hours, you can go to them and collect all your money. Now, when you collect all those money, the profit and the interest, the next thing that is advisable for you to do to perpetuate your wealth is to put it in real estate. Now, putting it in real estate is a very serious issue because there are many sides to real estate. You want to talk about your money level, you want to talk about real estate company, you want to talk about land verification, you want to talk about a lot of stuff. But let me just run you through this. There are 4 corners that development is going on in Lagos State as we speak. If you are in Lagos and you want to buy land in Lagos, then you need to take note of these 4 points. Ekpe, Badagry, Mowe Ofada, and Ikorodu. Those 4 axes are places where governments are developing. Now, why they are developing all of those places, you can look for a credible place there, do your land verification, pick a place, and pay. Now, in Lagos State now, you don't just buy land and begin to look and go and sleep. No. That era has gone. You have to buy land and also have money to fence it or start building immediately. If you don't have money to start building immediately, you must also plan to fence it immediately. So Lagos is not a place again where you buy land and you go and sleep. No, you have to fence it or start building immediately. That is what Lagos has become. You cannot just build house like that in Lagos without due papers and all of the necessary paperwork. So many things have changed as far as Lagos is concerned. You may want to think about Ogun State, or you may want to think about Ibadan. These are other options that are coming up that are suitable, that can help you, in terms of real estate. But real estate is the only, let me say that again, the only investment vehicle that helps you to perpetuate your wealth. It keeps your money increasing. So after you have worked and you have gathered your little income and put it in money market, and the thing has grown over time and is now in bulk, you want to invest in real estate. But before you invest in that real estate, make sure you do your due diligence, plug it into the right real estate platform, and that wealth will grow from one generation to another generation. These are things you have to put in place why your expenses keep coming every day. Expenses is going to be forever. There's nothing you can do about it. In fact, when you are single, your expenses is single. When you get married, your expenses get married. The moment you begin to have children, your expenses begin to have children. It goes both vertical and horizontal. Expenses is something you have to be deliberate to deal with. When many people are not deliberate about their expenses, they struggle financially because they don't have any plan. They just sleep, wake up, and just think that money will take care of itself. No, it doesn't work that way. You have to take care of your money issues. I'll go on a short break. When I'm back, we'll continue with the show. Stick around and go away.
Make, manage, multiply, and maximize your money.
Yeah, yeah.
With Successful Summit at Money Magnet Show. Money Magnet Show.
It's Money Magnet Show with Successful Summit.
Welcome to High Impact Studios, the place where creativity meets production perfection. Need an outstanding audio production? We deliver professional jingles, engaging voiceovers, and attention-grabbing radio promos that stand out from the crowd.
If you're in the podcasting world, we've got the ideal recording space for you. Our studio is designed to ensure pristine sound, making it the perfect place to bring your podcast to life.
But we don't stop at audio. Looking for a space to film your next big project? High Impact Studios offers customizable spaces for movie sets and video production,
giving you everything you need to create stunning visuals.
Whatever your vision, High Impact Studios is here to make it a reality.
Let's create something amazing together.
Are you looking for an avenue to blast your brand? Why not let us be your detonator at High Impact Radio 102.1 FM with Got You Covered. For advert placement, sponsorship, partnership, call us on 0706 393 5694, 0915 958 1881, 0902 745 3931, or send an email to info@highimpactstudio.com.
Make, manage, multiply, and maximize your money.
Yeah, yeah.
With Successful Summit at Money Magnet Show. Money Magnet Show.
It's Money Magnet Show with Successful Summit.
Welcome back to the Money Magnet Show. So, basically, you need to understand that you need to make money, to manage money, and to multiply money. And that's what I've run you through to be able to tackle your expenses every day. Even when you decide that you are not going to spend money, you will sit down at home, you will still spend money. Why? Because the room you are sitting inside, you will pay for the rent. Okay? If you put on the fan that blows you is using electricity, you will pay for that. Okay? So expenses seems to be part of life. So you have to also now make income to be part of your life. And if you are not doing this consciously, oh boy, it can be something that shakes someone financially. So to be financially intelligent, one of the things you have to do is sit down and look at how your finances is going, think about what to do next, and then take yourself to the next level. I would like to stop here today. That's all I can take on today's show. Till I come your way next week. Tomorrow, Successful Summit is my name, and I'm saying remain financially intelligent.
Manage, multiply, and maximize your money. money. Yeah, yeah. With Successful Sammy at Money Magnet Show. Money Magnet Show.
It's Money Magnet Show with Successful Sammy.
On High Impact Radio, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and Fridays, 8 a.m. to 9 a.m. with Successful Sammy.
This is High Impact 102.1 FM.